Good morning, all. It is Friday. Mother's Day weekend begins today. We're going to be cutting up some more of the trees I knocked down a couple days ago. Yesterday we had rain, so didn't get a lot done. Yesterday outside, virtually nothing, other than went to the store. So when we went to the store, we picked up some necessities. And there they are. So, had to get oil and oil filter for the bad boy lawnmower so we can service it. We've got some more hydraulic fluid for the tractor so I can top it off, the RK tractor / TYM. Needed some Blue Def for the 2020 Duramax. Quick side note on Blue Def and for sure GM's Duramaxes. Make sure you run Blue Def. It don't have to be the brand, but it better say Blue Def or your mileage will literally take such a major hit that you'll cry that you put anything else into it. Just FYI. Got a little Rotella 1540. It's for the excavator when it's needed. I've ran it now about 4.5 hours and it hasn't used any oil, but just in case we were out of it, the last bit of it went into the RK tractor. Needed some bar chain oil. We're getting low, and since we're cutting a bunch of wood, that should last us with what we got the rest of the year. Stopped at O'Reilly's and picked up some grease. Because with the excavator, you grease it all the time. But then I had an old Lincoln cordless grease gun. It's been around for 22 plus years. Well, Mama splurged on me. So we bought the Milwaukee 2646-21 CT. I opened it up in the house yesterday. Yeah, this thing set us back $260 some. So there it is. A friend of mine has the smaller version of this and loves it. One of the things that I really like about it, unlike my Lincoln, you can lock the trigger for one, and you can dictate how many pumps, cycles it will run from 1 all the way to, I think it's 50 cycles. And then it will shut off even if you got the trigger pulled. So that's cool. You've got one gives you up to 10,000 psi, so it's low volume, high pressure. You flip it to 2, and you have high volume, low pressure. So, and we already charged the battery last night. I have a lot of Milwaukee stuff. I'm really impressed. I still have some DeWalt stuff, and then prior to that, Makita. But Milwaukee has really stepped up their game. So that's what's going on. So I've got to do some lubing and a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then as soon as I am done with that, we're going after trimming up what I knocked down out there. But I'm not going to change the oil until later on, maybe tomorrow, maybe on Mother's Day. I don't know. Adding a little bit of fluid to the tractor, probably later on when I do the lawnmower. The Blue Def, before we take the truck out of the garage, I'll add it. We're at like a half a tank, so I believe this 2.5 gallons will fill it. The Rotella, like I said, is just there if I need it. The grease is so we can get it in there. We had a little bit left, but hell, buy a case of it, be done with it. Same with the bar oil. It'll just go in storage until we're ready. But that's it, guys and girls. Out here in BFE, do a little more landscaping, you could say. It is beautiful out here, 17 miles from nowhere. Only thing you hear out here is the birds, the bees, especially the sandhill cranes. I'll have to get a video of them going nuts. It goes on for hours and hours and hours when they get riled up. There is a lake, a swamp, lake, mud hole, over on the other side of the road from us. And it's a heck of a breeding ground. We had a sandhill crane last year with its parents fly over and hit one of the tops of the trees and fell out of the sky. And about 4 hours later, managed to get himself back up in the sky as the parents flew around making a ton of noise and finally landed and must have coaxed him to get back up in the air. But enough of me rambling. Time to get this day started. We did have the telephone company come out and mark where the telephone line goes, so I don't happen to catch it when I'm digging up stumps. Well, good day, all. See ya.